Hi, everybody. I just wanted to take a moment to go over the Q4 grading policies and expectations. So to start, I just wanted to go over all of the classes for all of the PE department. So Ms. V's classes will be meeting um, on Mondays and Wednesdays. We have periods 1, 3, and A, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's periods 4 only. And for Mr. Porto's classes, he's meeting on Mondays and Wednesdays for periods 1 and 2, period 3, and A period. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, he's got 5th period. And then Mr. McLean has Mondays and Wednesdays, periods 1, 2, and A. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, he has 4, 5, and Z period. Here's a copy of our schedule. So just make sure that you are logging in during your specified PE time. That is your time to get your asynchronous work done for PE. So just be mindful of the schedule and that you are checking in during your times. Here's a copy of our physical education learning outcomes from the WCC USD School District. You can read through these, but these are the main outcomes that we would like to accomplish by the end of the year. And then for daily process, always check your email on Canvas. Check the announcements on Canvas for the class, and just know that all work for the week is always posted in the current weekly module, and all the work is due by 11:59 p.m. daily. So we get a lot of these questions, do we Zoom daily? And the answer is no. Every instructor is different. If you do have a Zoom, you'll get a link in your announcements and possibly by email. But just make sure you're checking at the beginning of the week to see what announcements that each PE teacher has set for your class. And then just an idea of how our schedule works. So normally Mondays and Tuesdays we usually do like a quiz and then a choice of fitness activity or fitness log. And then on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you'll usually have your cardiovascular day, which is your mile run. And then we'll do usually like a written topic, research project, something like that. So that's normally how we do it. So this is kind of like a plan for like the month. And just a reminder, so all quizzes will proceed a required reading. You have a 30-minute time limit. If needed, students with an IEP or 504 plan should make arrangements with their respective teacher for additional test time if they need it. All quizzes have a due date of 11:59 p.m. Normally quizzes may not be made up, but it's also at the discretion of the teacher. So if you have any questions, you can email your PE teacher. Just know that it's normally 10 questions and they're usually multiple choice or true false. And then our other assignment that we normally do weekly is our mile runs. And there's 2 different apps you can use. I think majority of the teachers use Nike Run Club. I also use Strava, especially for the students that want to ride their bikes. That's the easier way to track. But just know that you need to make sure that you have friended your instructor on Nike Run. That's the only way we can view your progress. Make sure that you are sharing your routes on Nike Run. After you've completed your run, you can always check on Nike Run. There's a feature called Leaderboard, and you can see your weekly, monthly, yearly progress, and you can see your miles add up. And that's normally how we're checking your miles as well. So if we're not seeing you on Leaderboard and you're turning in miles, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. So make sure that when you're doing this, A, you have friended us, and B, double check that you're sharing your route, and then C, make sure that your miles are showing up on the leaderboard. If you're having any issues, we're already in the 4th quarter, you should have already emailed your instructor. So please make sure that you're taking care of that. And then this is a Strava. It's another app you can use for running. So some people have problems with Nike, so I allow them to do Strava. The great thing about Strava is once you've completed your run, it automatically pops up on your feed. It's really good if you're riding a bike for your fitness log, for your weekly fitness log, but double check with your instructor if Strava is acceptable. And then the photos that you send in to your instructor should look like this. So it should have your distance, a picture of the map where you ran, your total pace time, total time, and all the information here, and it should have the date. Okay, so make sure when you're sending your picture, it has all this information. And then this is a copy of like what the Strava one should look like. So this is the copy of the picture we want to see when you're submitting your cardiovascular assignment. And then other assignments include choice of fitness workouts from Canvas, discussion board assignments. From time to time, we'll do Flipgrids, group projects, different things like that. So just be aware that, we do try to change it up a little bit, but we try to keep you on the same type of routine. And then if you still don't understand how to do anything, a specific thing, check out the how-to module. So in Canvas, there is a how-to video instructions for all of the following: how to use Strava, how to use Nike, how to add your instructor, how to complete the Metaconda workout. So there's a ton of different videos, how-to instructions. So check those out if you're still not sure, and then you can always contact your instructor and we can meet for office hours to further explain or meet during class time. And then physical fitness testing for the 9th grade. Although we're not actually going to be able to do the fitness testing this year, we still try to encourage you guys to get stronger on abs, arms, just body composition, cardiovascular strength, endurance. So we practice a physical fitness test every week. And our makeup work policy. So the daily assignments are considered classwork and may not be made up. So make sure that you're making arrangements in advance if you know you'll be absent. In the event you are having difficulties connecting to the internet, please get a hold of your instructor as soon as possible, so we may provide an alternative assignment. Make sure that you write down your instructor's email address on a piece of paper, put it on your fridge, or put it somewhere safe. That way, if you ever have any problems and you still have access to your cell phone, you can always email us any problems that you may have if your computer's not working or if it's malfunctioning. And then here's just a list of like benefits of exercise, how it's good for you, even if you're, in this day and age with the pandemic, everyone gets frustrated, everyone's tired. So just remember, go out for a walk, go, just burn some calories, go jump rope, just anything to kind of just get your metabolism kicking in, getting some energy, getting the blood flowing in your body. And our grading policy. So all assignments usually have a point value of 10 points. The due dates are always listed on each assignment. It's usually by 11:59 p.m. of the day they're assigned. And our grading scale is as follows: 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, and then so on. Okay, and then we've gotten a few questions about extra credit. So not all teachers do extra credit, but you can always email your instructor to ask whether or not they are doing extra credit. And then I normally offer, let me go back. I normally offer 5Ks on the weekends, and these are to be done outdoor. They're normally worth 30 points. Some instructors only offer like a 2-mile run, but just check. Normally, if they're offered, there'll be a challenge on Nike. You have to accept the challenge, and then when you complete it, it'll automatically load onto my newsfeed. And then there's also various written assignments that we may send out to you. So check Canvas email regularly. And just to reiterate, quarter 3 and quarter 4 grades will be averaged. So if your quarter 3 grade is low, I encourage you to start doing extra credit to make up like the deficit, so that way your quarter 4 grade won't be so hard you won't have to work so hard in quarter 4 to try to average that grade up. So do as much extra credit as you can. And then also one extra note is extra credit is optional and it's at the discretion of the teacher. So please don't email and offer another form of extra credit. If we're offering certain assignments, try to get those done, but don't, try to email us and say, hey, can I do this instead? If we wanted you guys to do that, we would actually offer that. So just be mindful of that. And then just a reminder regarding attendance versus engagement. So if you get marked an N in class, it's not that you got marked absent, it's just that you're not turning in your work. So an N is not engaged, does not mean you were absent for the day. It just means you haven't done anything. So make sure that you're turning in your work. And then reasons for receiving an N, not logging in but not doing work, being online but being present. So just try your hardest in all classes to get work done, turn something in, communicate with your instructor. And then if you have any questions, please feel free to email your instructor. You can reach us at the following emails, and we are always available for office hours daily from 9 to 9:50 a.m. Make sure you send us an email. That way we can send you an individualized Zoom link. We're always happy to meet with you guys. We want you guys to do your best in class, so don't be afraid to hesitate to reach out to us. Don't hesitate. Ultimately, we want everyone to do well in PE and get a passing grade. Okay, so if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, reach out to me, or I will see you during the class period. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.